What's up, YouTube? This is Joe, the 50 something Dasher, with the worst shopping order that I've seen in my 2 years of doing gig work. I wasn't even doing gig work today. I worked my full 12 hours at the W 2, came home, and I was just doing some various different stuff. And like one of the things that I forgot to do was start a spreadsheet for my roadie orders. So I was getting the information from that order that I did yesterday, entering it on my spreadsheet. And while I was on the app, just curious to see if there was any orders on there. I didn't see anything, and then just kind of being nosy, even though I'm not doing gig work tonight. I got on to Shipt. Like I said, just to be nosy. And I got on there and I saw two orders from my market. And one of them was just like a $12 order, whatever. And then I see this right here, this $23 70 item order. And just out of curiosity, I decided to open up and see what all is in this order. And you see here 54 different things to shop for in 18 different categories. You kidding? And so I start scrolling down this list, and it goes from, okay, this is a bad order, to, oh, this is a really bad order, to, this is a horrible order. And then it escalated. As I scrolled down the list, it escalated all the way to the point to where I gotta shoot a video on this order, even though I'm not even doing it. Crazy. So first screenshot here, I mean, boom, right off the bat, HBC. So you gotta go over to HBC to get some first aid stuff. So that right off the bat, you got grocery side of the store and GM side. So and HBC can be tricky. Then scroll a little bit down. How about 2 8 packs of Gatorade? Okay, so now I know we're only like what, 8 items into the 70, and you got like first aid stuff. You got 2 8 packs of Gatorade. I know it's going to be a heavy order. I mean, and folks, get ready because it gets even worse here. Now the next few screenshots is pretty like normal stuff. Okay, you got some bread here, whatever. That Meyer cream cheese coffee cake. That sometimes stuff like that can be kind of tricky to find. Your very specific like dessert type stuff, but you. Like just the other day, I had donuts. Dozen assorted donuts that was not on the shelf, and I was trying to contact the customer, and then it just so happens a worker comes out and starts stocking it as I'm standing there. That's pretty crazy. So stuff like that is hit and miss. This stuff's pretty easy, cereal and some sauces, that's, and then here milk and you got some eggs and pudding, standard stuff. Okay, whatever. Uh, and same with this screenshot. But again, trust me, this gets worse. Just hang on here, folks. Got some frozen stuff. Okay, whatever. Ice cream, pizzas, couple pizzas, and some vegetables. uh, More frozen stuff and hamburger. Check it out. Boom. Look at that. Are you kidding me? A folding table? I, Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And how a customer could even think to place an order like this with a folding table. What do I need, a U-Haul truck for this order or something? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. And like, if I was this customer, first of all, I wouldn't place an order like this. That's number one. And even if I did, I mean, something like this where I had some big bulky item like a folding table like this, or that, bare minimum, I'd leave a $20-$25 tip. I mean, bare minimum if I was doing something stupid like this. But come on. And then next, after the table, the plates and the spoons and stuff like it. I tell you what, at this particular Meijer, stuff like this is like really tricky. There's like, I'm sure when you get on to as a customer, when you go to order paper plates and bowls and stuff like that, there's probably like 60 different things to choose from on the app. And then, but as a shopper going in there, out of those like 60 things, there's probably like 5 or 6 different things on the shelf. Time and time again, I'm substituting bowls, plates, whether it's because of the sizes or one brand is out and another one, it's, that kind of stuff can be a nightmare. It's same with these food containers, same thing there. And those can be in a couple different places. Those could be with the paper plates in the grocery aisle. It could be over by housewares. I cringe when I see stuff like that. These foil pans. It's, I sometimes I get lucky on these, sometimes I don't. Fortunately, they're all in one aisle usually, and but that can be tricky. The order was already hard enough. Look at the bottom of this screenshot. Look what's coming up next. We got some patio and outdoors coming. As if the order wasn't already bad enough. Boom, here we go. Cactus, flowering pot, 2 other kinds of clay terracotta pot, whatever in the heck that is, and another different kind of, I don't know the difference one clay pot to another. And what is this like a coffin planter cactus garden? I mean, I'm not, I don't, I'm not a flower person. I don't grow things. My brother years ago, he used to work at like a flower type store, but he has a little bit of knowledge on stuff like this. I don't. This would have been a nightmare for me. Okay, now we got some produce. We and this isn't too bad. Um, and then final screenshot. And then we get to the final item is the candy. But yeah, in summary here, worst shopping order that I personally have ever seen. I'm sure there's been, for other shoppers, gig workers, I'm sure there's been much worse orders than that. I'm just telling you guys, that's the worst that I've ever seen. And the only way that this could, I thought of 4 things that could have been added to this order that could have made it like almost impossible to beat. And that is if it had makeup in the order, shoes, uh, what was the other thing? Makeup, shoes, party supplies, and live animals. Okay, you take this order, add those 4 things, and I think that would be an order that would be like impossible to beat for like most difficult order. But yeah, it's a good thing that was Shipt. You're able to see all the items before you take it, because I'm telling you, no way in the world I'd take something like that. But anyway, I just had to post this video. Like I said, even though I wasn't even working and didn't do the order, I couldn't help myself. I had to talk about it. So anyway, that is it for this video. Plan to do, unless something drastic changes. I'm scheduled to do gig work tomorrow, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully shoot a video. So that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. As always, be sure to drive safe out there, and we'll catch you next time.